The Jefferson Police Department is ramping up their presence at the Big Four Bridge after a fight involving large groups of teenagers last night. They say they responded to a fight just before 11 on the Indiana side of the bridge. Officers said they found the group but did not see any fighting at the time and say the teens dispersed shortly after. But JPD reports a smaller group returned later in the night and ended up crossing to Louisville after officers made contact again. JPD says this was an isolated incident and there is currently no threat to the public.